now that I'm back in the States, I do a lot. I still live in the truck full time. So it's very easy to free camp in the US, especially on the western side. I camp in a lot of BLM, Forest Service. I'm based out around the Reno area, so there's some county land that I can camp on that's free. It's just so easy. Every day I get another beautiful camp spot. No rent, that's kind of nice. And I can move. It keeps me mobile, go to my customers. It just makes my life flexible. So I do actually own a house, but I haven't seen it in years. Someone's renting it. So right now I'm just very comfortable in the truck. The camper is big inside. It's almost like an apartment. So especially now that I'm back in the States, when I was in Latin America, it was almost, not discouraging, but I felt like maybe I had way overbuilt the truck. Again, it doesn't look like much, but I've actually done quite a bit to it. It's very, very capable. And we almost never use the capability of the truck down south. But here in the States, I've already been stuck 3 times since I got back. There's just so many OHV areas and Forest Service and BLM and stuff to explore, and you can always find a good campsite. If you put it in 4 low, you're probably not gonna have to share your campsite with somebody. So that's kind of my philosophy. I Overlander and UC Camping Public, or Ultimate Camping Public, to find camp spots or sort of get a general idea of where to go here in the States. And they work really well. Those are the only 2 apps I've ever really found that I needed. Overlander is essentially crowdsourced spots. Most of you probably already know, but different levels of campsites, along with a lot of other things that are more useful traveling outside the country. So I'll find ATMs and stuff like that on there, but obviously I don't need that in the States. But it's really good to kind of get a feel for an area. If you look on Overlander, you can kind of see if people are wild camping and stuff. Maybe you don't use their specific spot, but you know that it's available. And then I also use Ultimate Camping Public in a sort of a similar way. It has every single public campsite in Canada and America, which is extensive. And there are public campsites you would never think of. So most people think of Forest Service, BLM, state parks, that sort of thing. But there are so many other federal agencies that have campsites that many aren't advertised, they're not on signs. And so I've also found some really cool stuff with that. So yeah, that's what I got for camp stuff.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, man.